Hi there, welcome to the newer section of Power Query in Power BI Desktop. In this section, we are going to discuss what is applied steps and advanced editor and what are the functionalities of refresh, preview and close and apply options in Power Query. Let's go to Power Query editor page to discuss these options. Let's discuss about applied steps. In the right pane or this query settings pane, we get this applied steps option. It records all the list of sequence of steps from importing or connecting to data sources to all the transformation work we do to suit our analysis need. In short, whatever changes we make to our data, Power Query Editor records the list of steps sequentially here in applied steps. For example, let's delete this column order month. Select the column, then go to manage columns, then remove column. And it's recorded over here in applied steps, removed columns. Let's rename the column order date. For that, select the column, then right click, then rename. Let's make it as day. And here in applied steps, you can see it's recorded. In this applied steps pane, we can also rename steps, delete steps, and reorder the steps. For that, we have to right click on the particular step in which we want to make changes. Let's right click on this renamed columns. Then let's rename it as renamed columns. If we do not want to keep the changes we made to our dataset, we can delete it. For that, just right click on the particular step that we want to delete, then select this delete. And here we can see it's deleted. We got a basic idea of applied steps. Now let's discuss about advanced editor. Whatever changes we make in our dataset, whether to delete columns, rows, rename columns, sort, filter, whatever we do it in few clicks. But Power Query makes all these changes by writing code in a language called M language. And we can see the code written by Power Query in Advanced Editor. We can see this Advanced Editor option in Home tab, then Query, then Advanced Editor, or we can also go to this View tab, then Advanced Editor. The advanced editor lets us see the code that Power Query Editor is creating with each step of data transformation and also lets us to create our own code. Here you can see Power Query has written code for each step, starting from importing or connecting to data sources to all the transformation work we have done in our data. Here you can see that we are connected to a Excel workbook and the file name is Superstore Dashboard. In change type, we can see the type of each column, whether it's a text column or numeric column or data type. Here in the removed columns, we can see the column name that we have removed or deleted, which is order month. We can also edit the code written by Power Query. For example, we can change the file name from here, or if we want to delete some other column, not this order month, we can also change the column name here. Let's delete the row ID column. Remember that the column names are case sensitive. We have to write it in the same way it's written in the dataset. Then click on this done. Here you can see that order month column is here and row ID column is deleted. So in advanced editor, we can see the code written by Power Query. We can write our own code in a language called M language, and we can also edit the code written by Power Query. Now let's discuss about refresh preview option, which is present in Home tab, Query, refresh preview. This refresh preview option is used to refresh data. We refresh the data set to fetch changes from underlying data sources or to get latest updated data. In refresh preview, we get two options. refresh preview and refresh all option. Refresh preview will refresh the selected data source and get us the latest data. Whereas the refresh all option refresh all the data set present here in query pane. Let's see with examples. Let's make some changes in the original Superstore dataset. Let's add a new row over here. Let's change the row ID as 21. Then save this file. Now let's go back to Power Query. Here in Power Query editor page, we can see the row ID is up to 20. Now let's go to Home tab, then Query, then Refresh Preview, then Refresh Preview. Now here we can see one new row ID is added. So we got the updated data. Similarly, to fetch changes from all the data sources present in queries, we can use refresh all option. So we got an idea of what is refresh preview, what is the difference between refresh preview and refresh all, and where to use which option. Let's discuss about close and apply. We get this option in Home tab and close and apply. Here we get three options: close and apply and close. In close and apply, Power Query will close this editor page and all the changes that we made to our dataset will be applied to all the three views: report view, data view and model view. In apply, Power Query will not close this editor page, but all the changes made to the dataset will be applied to all the three views. Close, Power Query will close this editor page and the changes will not be applied to data model. That's all for this video. Thank you.